Okay, hello dear friends. Here we have a function h, and this is a function for what value of x is the function h above undefined. When you see this undefined, it means the denominator becomes 0. What is the possibility? What is the number of x to become that makes this, because x is a variable, right? It can change. It's an unknown number. We are looking for a particular x number in such condition that the denominator becomes 0. And that is when the function is undefined. Now we look at the bottom, at the denominator. It's a polynomial, and we can take x minus 5 as a, yeah. So you can put x minus 5 as one number or as one thing together to treat. So hx equal 1 over 5x minus 5 square plus 4x minus 5 plus 4. Can we do this? The upper part, numerator, we do not change, and the lower part, denominator, x minus 5 plus 2 square, right? Because we take x minus 5 as one complete thing. 4x plus 5 and plus 4. So it becomes x minus 3 square over 1. So when is the possibility? When is x so that the bottom becomes 0? That is when x equals 3. So when x equals 3, the function is not defined, undefined. Okay, hello dear friends. Here we have an inequality. Inequality is usually quite confusing because there is not an exact number. So it's very often that you get lost in that inequality. So we take a look. Here is y smaller than negative x plus a, y bigger than x plus b. So in the xy plane, if 0 and 0 is a solution to the system of inequality above, which of the following relationship between a and b must be true? Okay, so it's inequality, and there are x and y and a and b. It is becoming so abstract. 0, 0, 0, 0. That's a good sign. Whenever you see a real number, see if you can plug in this real number. Now we have 0, and it is the solution to this inequality, so we plug in this number. So plug in on the above, y smaller than negative x plus a, y bigger than x plus b. It should be like this, if I think, okay? So we plug in the real number 0, 0. So 0 smaller than 0 plus a, and here 0 bigger than 0 plus b. Negative 0 and the positive 0 is anyway 0. 0 is 0. So a bigger than 0. Now from this we conclude a bigger than 0, right? A bigger than 0. And 0b smaller than 0. B smaller than 0. So let's see. A is bigger than 0, so A is positive. B is smaller than 0, B is negative. Now we put a line. Here is, this is 0, and A is bigger than 0. B is smaller than 0. B, right? Smaller than 0. So A is bigger than B, so the answer is A. B is bigger than A, it's not possible. Absolute value of A and B, there is no comparison because it's about the direction of the number. A equal to negative B? No, not necessarily. It's just one of the very narrow chance. Okay. So the answer is A bigger than B. Okay, here is another problem. Looks quite complicated, but if you see it, if you cool down and think about it, it may not be that complicated. Square root of 2 times k squared plus 17 minus x equal to 0. If k is bigger than 0 and x equal to 7 in the equation above, what is the value of k? Now, when we see this function, we can copy it. 2x squared, 2k squared plus 17 minus x equals 0. So 2k squared plus 17 equal x. This you need to magnify to the power of 2. You need to square it so that get rid of the square root sign. 2k squared plus 17 equal, and x is 7, is given 49. 2k squared equal 32. K squared equal 16. K equal positive negative 4. Now we come back. K is bigger than 0, so the negative 4 we can get rid of, and we get k equal to 4 is the solution. K equal to 4 is the solution, and C is the answer. Okay, another relatively interesting problem. X to the power of a squared over x to the power of b squared equal x to the power of 16. X is bigger than 1, and a plus b equal to 2. What is the value of a minus b? When we see this kind of complicated expression with exponential with power, so we first need to find the base of the power, and they are all based on x. That's a good thing, and we change this complicated number system into based on x. Okay. Copy this problem first. X to the power of a squared divided by x to the power of b squared equal x to the power of 16. So we can change this one into x to the power of a squared minus b squared equal x to the power of 16. Now we get a squared, because the base is the same, so the power should be the same to make the whole number the same. So we know the whole number on two sides is equation and the base is the same, then the power is the same, is equal. A squared minus b squared is 16, and we also know a plus b equal to 2. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, because we can get a plus b times a minus b equal 16. A plus b equal to 2. And plug in this a plus b equal to 2, a minus b, a minus b equal to 8. Is this the answer? Yeah, a minus b is 8. The answer is A. Okay, this problem looks complicated, but we can find a solution. The solution comes from find the right paper first. Okay, yeah. So which of the following complex number is equivalent to 3 minus 5i divided by 8 plus 2i? Note, I equal to square root of negative 1. So when we see this, we want to get rid of the I in the denominator. We want to make denominator at least is clean and simple, is a real number. Let's do it. Copy the problem. 3 minus 5i divided by 8 plus 2i. So you want to get rid of it. So you want to get a plus 2i times a minus 2i. So on the bottom, we time a minus 2i. The top part, the numerator, we need to time a minus 2i equally. So when you cross out, cancel out this, the equation is still the same equation, right? So a squared minus 2i squared. 3 8 24 3 5 8 40减40i 减2 3得6 6i 负负得正减2 5得10 Negative 5 times negative 2 is positive, positive 10, but I times I equal to negative 1, so it becomes negative 10, and the bottom part is 64, and this negative 4 minus negative 4 is plus 4. On the upper part, 14 minus 46i equal, from bottom to upper to lower part. Okay, we will see here. We better write it separately. 34, because this one is 68 divided by 2, 34. 14 divided by 2 is 7 minus 34, and 46 divided by 2, 23i. Okay, so C is the answer. Okay, hello dear friends. Here we have another equation. In SAT test, there is always one or two of these kind of equation manipulation. You change place and express one element, use the other elements. Okay, a website uses the formula above to calculate a seller's rating, R rating, based on the number of favorable reviews, F, and favorable reviews, F, favorable, and unfavorable reviews, no, not favorable. Let's do it this way. And which of the following expresses the number of favorable review in terms of the other variables? So you want to find F expressed by the other, R and N and by the other. We already have the equation, so the first copy this equation, I will shrink a little bit so that we can see a full picture of this. So in mathematics, we know we can do this way. R equal R divided by 1, F n plus F. So I didn't change anything from beginning to now. I didn't change anything. But we know that we can crisscross, multiply, the answer is the same. So R times n plus F equal F times 1 is also F. So R n plus R F equal F. Move this F around here. R minus 1 F, RF 1F minus 1F equal negative R n. We move to the other side. So I want to get rid of the negative sign, so I need to switch this, the direction of this one. So F equal to 1 minus R, and the numerator is R. Now we take a look at this one. If we can find any of this. 1 minus R. That is B. B is the answer. B is the answer.